Yo, what's up? This is Togotela. I'm going to teach you tactics. That's it. So most people think that this formation here, the 4-3-3 formation with a cam, when I take him 4-3-3, most people think that it's about width. It's about taking the opponent wide, but it's not. If you look at it, this striker is going to play as a false nine, right? He's either here or he drops here and plays together with the number 10. Now this means that your center backs will follow. When they follow, they create a space behind them. Now this striker, if he's fast, he can get passes from the cap and then he goes through, right? If not, then now we use your 7 and your 11. You use your wingers. Wingers, when the cam has the ball around these places, where's the ball? If I can, where is the ball? Can I just drag the ball? If the ball is this side, that's a huge ball. Pause. If the ball is playing around these areas, now this right wing can drop in here, help out. This forces the fullback to drop, right? The fullback now will try and trace the right wing. So now it becomes a triangle of some sort. Now, remember, the most important people in this situation, once this one tucks in and says, you know what, I'm gonna mark here, the most important ones in this situation is the number 8. Your number 8 now has to receive the ball either from 10 or 7, or in the younger age, either from cam or right wing. Once he receives the ball, needs to make sure that he switches side. It's either you switch back to your fullback or you switch back to this guy. If you can make it possible to get to your number 11, that's great. But if not, then you must consider the opponent's midfield. They might be roaming around these places, or they might be trying to drop back and help their defense. But the main point here is to squeeze in their defense, right? Now you squeeze in this one, and then your midfielder somehow is Caicedo manages to switch the ball over there. Now this means that your winger can relax, and once your winger relaxes, then it opens this one up, right? Now your cam operates in all these spaces. Your cam operates in all the spaces. Now, when this one relaxes, you can push him here. You can push your number 8 up just a bit, and then this one joins the attack. Once they join the attack, they create another triangle. Now, mind you, when they create a triangle, your number 11 or right wing, he drops. Once your left wing, sorry. Once he drops, right back follows. When the right back follows, number 9 opens, finds a space here. Remember, he's a false 9, meaning that he can go back, he can play as a 10, he can play as a 9, and he can even go wide as much as he wants. When he goes there, forces 1 out. When 1 is forced out, 8 takes over, 10 goes to 9. Come on. If you can get these people moving, if you can get, for example, let's say you're getting you're playing against Liverpool, you get who's this, Konate and VVD. If you can open them up like that and get a midfielder in between, so you have a midfielder, you have a striker in between either of them. So now you look at where you can punish. If your 7 is still wide, then he can drop or he can assist here in case of a counter. Because if the main important thing here is to be able to look at a possibility of a counter attack hitting you. Because now you have all your 5 attackers up. Now you need someone who's going to drop. If the ball is playing here, your 7 must just drop. If he can drop and you get the ball to the midfielder once again and try to get it to one of these 9 or 10, even better. If you can now, let's reverse a bit. Even better. If you can now, this is your 9, right? This is your cap, right? Let's reset just a bit. Now, even better, right? Striker comes. Then striker drops, right? Forces one of these 2. So, okay, we need to go back. One of these 2, whoever that moves first, that's your target. This is up to the cam now to see who moves first. Say, in this scenario, 5 moves. He goes to track. Right now, this forces this one and this one to move up a bit. Right now, because this one, the one on the left, is the one who moved. So now we want to make sure that now we squeeze them here so that we open up a space behind them, because it's gonna be a bit tougher for number 2 and number 4, because they are still staying put, even though they are catching up with the line, but they are staying put because This one is the one who decided, I'm going to commit. So where you commit is where we punch you. So he commits. Now we move the ball. Number 7, you drop in. We move the ball to you, forcing the fullback to come to you. Once the fullback comes to you, now give it to 10, you run into the space. It's either 5 helps, hoping that 3 goes there, or now you have to come back. But let me tell you something. There's a thing called 1-2. 1-2 is the fastest ball ever. If now this guy has the ball, right? This guy has the ball, holds it, then he comes, he passes. Okay, he has 2 options. He has 2 options. Can I draw my lines? He has 2 options. He has 2 options. He has the ball. He has the ball. He can bring it here, or he can send it there. Right. Right. Are we clear? This guy sends the ball there. Now let's say, can I delete it? I can't. Okay. Let's say, perfect. Now he has the ball. He sends it to 10. Then he runs. Here's the pen. Runs into this space. He opens up a space. Remember, there's a space open up here. He runs into that space. 10 doesn't waste time. Gets the ball. Control Z. Perfect. Cam gets the ball and then sends it back this way. However way he can. Now, we assume that this guy is smart. Goes there, quick. Then, when he gets the ball there, it's a cutback. Number 9 already starts moving. This guy, he starts moving. Where are you? Starts moving. Gets the ball. Once the cam passes, he doesn't move here. Number 9 moves here. So once the 1-2 is completed, the cam doesn't also move there. The cam now operates in spaces like this here. Just that small space. Because 4 and 5 will try to catch up with this one. Now, cam stays just there. 8, you, my guy, you spend time here. Not too deep inside. Not too pause, not too deep. But 8, you spend time there. Now, this guy gets the ball. Where's the ball? Come now. I want to make it see. Yeah. No. And delete the ball. Now, yes, this guy gets the ball, passes back, runs into the space, 1-2 into the space. There's no way he's going to be offside. There's absolutely no way. There's no reason for him to be offside. 1-2 into the space. Now, already, number 9, we are looking at what? We are looking at making sure that you're looking for a cutback. But now, these ones are going to chase you. So, this one, when you get the ball, not even here. When you get the ball here, when you get the ball here, cut back into the center spot. Voila, that's a goal. Now, follow me for more tactics.